Hey there folks, welcome back to another video. Today we're taking a look at another mask. This is a different mask. This is a Jason Voorhees hockey mask. This is the second mask that I have done, and it's more of a hybrid mask. This is kind of based off of Part 4 with the kind of color palette that the Remake film has. A lot of scratches, a lot of dirt and grime and nastiness, but kind of the I forget what the actual things are called, but it has the one triangle at the top, and then it's missing the two on the cheek, which is kind of, what it looks like in Part 4, but it still has the axe cut. Yeah, I can't remember what they're called. It's right on the tip of my tongue. But yeah, I don't have like stickers or anything, so they're painted by hand. And I thought that it looked pretty good, but for some reason here on camera, it looks a little bit crooked. I don't know if that's just the way that the lighting is hitting it. But I thought I did a pretty good job with it, but it's looking a little weird right now. But anyway, again, this is a mix between Part 4 and the Remake. This video I probably will have ended up putting on the Michael's Customs and Comics channel. I haven't posted properly on that channel in over a year. So I do want to keep doing videos on that here and there. I might decide to do some vlogs on this channel. For the most part, like I have a pretty nice review setup going on right now, so I might do a video on that, but largely the reviews and stuff are going to be on my main channel, CoxStudios, but I decided to go ahead and put this one on there just to give it a little bit of life, and we'll try to keep up on that. But anyway, here's the mask. This is one of those cheap Rubies masks that you can find at Spirit Halloween. The back of the mask has been completely sprayed black. I have yet to sign it, so that will happen here shortly. But the mask has been painted black on the backside. The top of the forehead has been shaved down and just overall reshaped. All of the holes have been enlarged, and obviously it's been sanded down, painted, and stuff like that. It's been restrapped with some elastic straps. Cut the axe hole in there, which looks pretty good. As far as the back goes, this kind of turned on me a little bit, but as far as the back goes, I try to add some kind of rust detailing to this. There's no adjustments to this. It's one size fits all. I'm still figuring out how to do kind of an attachment, but I'm thinking I'm probably just going to switch over to leather. It seems like a lot of people like that look, but for the Remake, the elastic is more accurate from what I can tell. But I feel like leather is going to be a little bit easier to do proper adjustments on. So yeah, the buttons and snaps have been added to the lower cheek area, and of course the actual parts where it connects to the mask. So all those are drilled in and popped in and painted up. We zoom in right here, you can see kind of a little bit of a rust effect on there. Some mud throughout the snaps and the straps. A little bit of mud and dirt and grime in the holes. Just a little bit of a hint of blood in that. This came out a little bit shinier on camera than I hoped it would. It's not too bad in person. It's definitely got a sheen to it, but it almost looks metallic here on camera. I'm not too sure why, but yeah, I wanted it to kind of have a wet, slimy look, but also just I love a good gloss or a good shine on my customs or my masks, as it always just enriches the colors. But yeah, I think it looks pretty cool overall. I'm very happy with it. Compared to my first one, I think it looks pretty good. And I have no idea how to show off a Jason mask properly, so it's just sitting on this paper towel holder very crudely. This would probably be an example, another example of me needing a proper mannequin head to put on here. That way I could fill it out properly. Because I've been using these styrofoam balls. This is usually what I have on there, and it works pretty well for Michael Myers masks that don't need to be stuffed, but ones that do, it doesn't really work well. So I got to get me a mannequin mask, and then I'll use that for the Jason masks from now on, and that should look pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, you can see there's just a lot of scratches and claws in there, scuffed up, nothing too crazy. And I tried to get a nice almond kind of off-white color on there. And I tried to replicate the kind of look of like when it gets scratched up and you see the fresh plastic underneath. But it was kind of hard to replicate, especially since this mask, you know, the kind of base color that this mask has is not really accurate to that. So I'm thinking next time I do it, I'm going to try to prime it with the proper almond off-white kind of color. And then hopefully I'll be able to replicate that kind of look a little bit more easily. But yeah, I think it looks pretty solid. Let's see it down there. Well, actually, it's starting to get a little bit hot in here, so I'm going to switch over to a handheld, and then we're going to finish up this video. But, yeah, you can see there's a little bit of dirt and grime throughout the straps and stuff like that. Nothing too crazy. A little bit of a rust effect on there, which I think looks pretty cool. This kind of spun on me. I don't know. That's not really how it was before. I don't know why it looks like that. But, maybe I should go through and do that rust effect through the whole ring just in case it spins around. But anyway, I think this looks pretty cool. I like it a lot. Again, it's more of a concept mask, but this guy is available if you are interested. Not very much at all. There's only so much I can charge for a cheap plastic mask that you just throw some paint on, but yeah, if you guys are interested, it's on eBay right now, or you can message me at @therealcox_studios on my Instagram, and we can cut a deal through there. It's not too much at all. I personally really like it, but I can only have so much stuff. Yeah. That's pretty much it, guys. If you liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe, notification bell, and of course, until next time, true believers. Ch-ch-ch.